Daniel, I'm going to start with you.
Sure.
Did you have any of these folks in mind when you started working on this movie? And or how did you convince Dustin to do this? Because I have to imagine maybe
I was his third choice.
Al Pacino said no.
Okay.
Robert De Niro said no.
Okay.
Jeff Bridges said no.
Oh, fourth choice.
No. They say that you're not supposed to write movies for actors in mind because they'll always break your heart. That's like a screenwriting trope or convention. I ignored it. I wrote one role in this movie for one specific actor, and that was Dustin. I never thought in a million years he'd actually want to do it. Unbeknownst to me at the time, this man, when he was a little boy, grew up as a piano jazz loving little guy. So he read the screenplay, struck a chord, right?
No pun intended?
No pun intended.
Okay.
And it resonated in that way, that it only would for musical people. And he read it and he loved it. And I made an odyssey to London to go and have an audience with him.
He flew
That's true.
from LA to London.
At my own expense, I might add.
And is that how he won you over? Or were you already won over?
Well, I knew it was a really well-written script by someone who had researched piano. It's called Tuner, and he talked about the art of tuning, which I didn't have a clue, even though I'd played all my life, in terms of the intricacies of it. And then when I met him, I realized that he wasn't fucking around. You can print that, right?
I sure can. Were you two nervous to work with someone of Dustin's stature? And if so,
No.
did you tell him
Not at all.
that you were? No.
No, not at all.
No, I think we could both agree, as everyone on the cast, we were all terrified, but also, knew that it was kind of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to work with.
Especially at my age, it's once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
If he waits 20 years, next time it's...
You think you got another 20 in you?
That's the question.
Yeah, I mean, look, the day one of working with Dusty was really scary. I was in my head, but then after a while, he's very sweet, he's very generous, and just incredibly fun to act with. And you only get the opportunity once, and so you don't want to waste it by getting in your own way. So it ended up just being a glorious experience.
These are the kind of answers you get every time you have these.
I'm reading it off the table. I've got a little cue card there.
Did you pick up any tips or tricks or habits from him?
Yes.
Yes, many. It's the only. I now know how to act.
A lot of them have to do with my age. In other words, wherever the scene is, the bathroom has to be within 10 seconds of walking.
Essential. No, I would say, truthfully, improvising, you always do a bit of improvising, unless you're doing Shakespeare or something, but, we had a scene that was that long, on the page, and we did a 20-minute take in the truck, and if you told me that that's what we were going to be doing, I would have, I would have quit and not wanted to expose myself that way.
So to speak.
Yeah, well.
Did you know?
But it was the most fun I've ever had acting, and so it gave me more confidence.
Did you know before the take that you were going to roll that long, or did it just
No.
keep going and you're like, whoa, we're
No, that's
still,
what he does.
we're still
He starts a story, and then it.
I come from documentary too, so it's
Yeah, and also
there's that.
Daniel, his field is.
My vocation is making docs, so there's no cutting, there's no takes, it's just you keep going. And so I got them in the chair, two of the finest actors of their generation, respectively. And thank you. Get a close up on that. I'm just doing a little doodling.
That's
here.
for you guys.
There you go.
He's an artist.
So good.
But yeah, we just went and I'd shout stuff out and I'd say, Dustin, remember that thing you were telling me about yesterday about how it's not cholesterol we have to worry about, it's inflammation? And he remembered, and I really like that kind of filmmaking where we're just coming up with it, we're riffing, we're seeing what the moment delivers to us. Dustin that's his forte, stressed the hell out of Leo, I think, right?
At the beginning, yeah.
Yeah, at the beginning.
Yeah, 100%.
But we were on DH time, and we had to acclimate to the time difference, but we got there.
The time difference.
Yeah, we got there.
There's two types of directors. One, they don't love actors. They can't wait to get in the cutting room where there are no more actors. Or there's this guy who splits the directing with the actor and wants more than anything to have a merge between us. And at that, I don't think I've ever worked with anybody better. And I say that. I want to say one thing. I got a compliment. My wife read me a line out of a review that I read. And they said I knocked it out of the park. He knocked it out of the park. I have never worked with anybody, especially on his first film, who knew how to cast, who knew how to direct, who knew, well, I'll share part of the reason it looks so good is I think his DP is a friend for years.
Yep.
And it just had an intuitive sense of what it's all about. I've not had this experience before.
That's
they don't agree
crazy.
with
You're
me.
gonna cry?
That's crazy.
What? No. Are you kidding?
No, are you kidding?
First time? Never.
Get out of here.
I had the opportunity to improvise in my own language that the director don't understand.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, sure. You guys were
that was
riffing.
great. Yeah.
Did you throw anything in there?
Oh yeah, a lot. Did you?
Yeah, we had it all translated. And I was like, wow,
Later
they're
on.
really on one.
Later on.
But
This
do
is
you
good
agree
stuff.
that in terms of a first-time director? have you-
Amazing.
Thanks, guys.
amazing.
Thanks,
And-
guys. Thanks,
yeah.
I don't know.
And also,
No, I'm not sold.
the atmosphere on set was amazing because it was like very family style show movie. His father, mother, every day went to set with food and everything. It was like an amazing experience, I think, for all of us.
He's from Israel, and I asked him, doing these junkets, is it similar to what this? He says, no, this is a whole thing.
It's too fancy
whole
for it.
rigmarole.
It's really
Yeah.
you stand outside in the desert, ask a question, walk away.
A theme from this movie, obviously, is like your character kind of wrestling with the thing he thought he was going to do, be a piano player. That's not available to him. Have you guys ever thought about what you would do if you weren't an actor? Or did you ever have like a backup gig in the back of your head?
I would be a ranger, for sure. Yeah.
You got the strength.
He's
A
a tough
what?
guy.
Yeah,
A ranger.
tough.
Tough guy. He's kind of
What's a
scary.
ranger?
A ranger just to help people in the nature, you know, with
Like a park
jeep.
ranger.
Park ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
for
yeah.
sure.
Oh, I thought you were talking
I
about
played a
music.
park ranger.
Really?
Yeah. I climbed a
Probably.
tree.
Oh, and Bridget Jones.
Climb the
Fun,
tree.
it's a good-
And Bridget Jones.
Yeah,
You were a
yeah,
sexy ranger.
Yeah.
I'd be a
What would you
PE
do?
teacher.
A what?
I'd be a PE teacher.
Gym
It means I just
Zed.
get to play sport all day.
What's her name? The woman who she wrote a book years ago, had a great affinity with animals.
Jane Goodall.
Yes.
Yes.
I would like to be Jane Goodall. Very good. I mean, how can you have a job better than that?
Yeah.
What is the most insane or extreme location in which you've filmed something? TV show, movie?
I
Mind.
filmed a scene. I did a movie where we went around the world, and we filmed in 2 different African tribes, where we got to use their village, and you know the payment was a donkey or something.
Yeah, where in Africa?
Tanzania, Botswana, and Namibia. That was quite literally wild.
Yeah.
And they paid you with a donkey?
No, the production paid them to use their home.
I was now in Kyrgyzstan and Kazakhstan in a show for Netflix, new one. It was an amazing experience because we were it was off-road, so I was driving off-road, meet people. We were sleeping in their tents, in their yurts. It was an amazing experience.
Do you have one, Dustin?
It's got to be Ishtar.
Ishtar.
The most amazing place you've ever filmed.
Well, I was going to say The Godfather, but then I remembered that was Al Pacino.
We can rewrite history here.
Hold on, I have one.
What's yours?
Very quickly, the northernmost community in North America. It's this town that's 1,000 miles north of the Arctic Circle, called Grise Fjord.
Say that again.
Grise Fjord. It's the northernmost town.
Like a fjord.
Fjord, yeah. And in September, when the seasons are changing, the sunsets and the sunrises last 3.5 hours. So you're sitting there in golden light for like 4 hours, and it's like you're looking at God. It's really cool. It's just far away and hard to get to.
You filmed in Antarctica before?
Never done Antarctica. I've been in the bottom of South
I have.
America. See that?
In the what?
The bottom of South America.
Oh, right.
Yeah.